deciding right now this is the beginning of, like, well, I already started my YouTube channel, but I'm gonna start regularly uploading videos. I've been battling interstate compact on my probation transfer, all for something I didn't do. I started 3 movements. I am unshakable, I am cyber, I am unity, ultimately to create a funding, promotional, educational platform to unite the duly elected citizens of the 12 tribes back together as one body. Promotional platform, by promoting each other. Help me to help you to help us. By promoting each other, we can help take each other to a whole new plateau. So I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot. Now, I ended up getting caught up. I was a fugitive when I started all this stuff for something I didn't do. After 7 months, I took a plea bargain for something I didn't do. Because time is the one thing we'll never get back. I don't give a fuck about my pride. People, I got all that, like, if you believe that shit, you can fuck off. Anyways, so outside of all that, I've been battling interstate compact. My mother had a stroke on July 6th. And so I'm here on reporting instructions. I'm here in Colorado. But they denied my transfer because of a bunch of bullshit. And guys, so the first time was because my mom hadn't paid rent in months. I got the rent caught up. The second time it was because my mom and my brother were being retaliatory because I unintentionally exposed a bunch of lies that they were telling my grandmother about the house and other things. And so they were pissed off about that. And so that was the second one. The third one, I was in Steamboat Springs. Ended up getting taken out there to as the catalyst of truth, unshakably staying true to what I am, what is, what's right, all that shit. I'm taken around by the Spirit, and it's pretty great. And I keep getting blessed. And it's easy to focus on the downsides and the hardships, getting fucked over by family, getting lied to, manipulated, all this other shit. Meanwhile, at the same time, I'm coming up on all this stuff. I'm driving around freely, getting to explore this beautiful home state of mine. Spending time with my dogs, my family, a whole lot of other things. I got to stay in a $1.2 million house in Steamboat Springs for 2.5, 3 weeks. That was really cool. And the dude was very manipulative, trying to take advantage of people. And I gave him the opportunity. I was like, look, bro, just rent me a hotel for 2 nights and I'll figure it out from there. He refused to do that. And so the next day, they're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, I'm going to exercise my rights. You're going to give me all my money back and I'm going to leave, or you're not going to give me my money back and I'm going to leave, but I'm not going to leave until I can and I'm comfortable, because I legally have the right to stay here according to the landlord-tenant law. Anyways, then I brought one of the other tenants that just got fucked over by him back and helped him to, assert his legal rights. This dude just totally imploded. But he's like, hey, $1.2 million house in my fucking Audi, and just all this shit is like, I don't know, but give a fuck what you got. You cannot treat people that way. And he tried to take advantage of me because I'm on probation and stuff, kind of make a slave, home slaves. No fucking way. Anyways, so right now, I just got done seeing my dad, who's still number 4 on Alaska's Most Wanted, allegedly. So now I'm driving back to Denver, these beautiful mountains, making this video. It's been beautiful. Again, looking at all the hardships and all that shit, it's all what we focus on. Looking at that, it's like been super crazy, and a lot of people have mentioned, as I said in a previous video, people have mentioned karma a lot lately, and it's like, they're like, damn, dude, look at all the shit you're going through. Well, yeah, I'm going through it because I'm willing to go through it to hold people accountable so that my brothers and sisters don't have to suffer as a result of these shitty people, as well as to, like, show my loyalty to Spirit, to the universe, to the brotherhoods, that I'm always going to stay true to the truth, to what's right, and all this other shit, despite anything else. Despite money, power, and this other shit. Or like my freedom, my jeopardy, my life, my dog, my existence being at risk. And so meanwhile, I come down here as I said, unintentionally expose all these lies, and that catalyst the truth. So my mom's been lying, my brother's been lying to each other, to my grandmother, to everybody, and themselves forever. And I came in and just kind of blew everything up. My mom had a stroke, again, as I said, stroke on July 6th. So, and I told her when it happened, I meditated, and Spirit told me that, it's her opportunity to get right with Spirit, family, and herself, and yeah. She's not it's being slow and hard. And it's also really interesting, all these people keep mentioning karma. It's like, I am karma, almost. It's pretty weird, because I show up and the truth gets exposed, and the karmic reality starts to unfold before me, and people get what they deserve. Like, it's weird. Truth, catalyst to truth. Anyway, so this again, just that video kind of sharing my experience. Meanwhile, so interstate compact, they denied me the first time because of the rent, second time because my family's retaliatory shit, the third time because, so all that shit happened in Steamboat. This dude tried to get me arrested when he found out I wouldn't be a slave and all this other shit. Didn't work out. It's a civil matter, but it left me no time to come up with a new supervision plan. I got 3 months receipt and an extended stay, which is a bunch of people that are like on probation, on an ankle monitor, living there, so it qualifies as an actual legal residence, obviously. However, apparently it does not qualify for me. So the third time was denied because I don't have a full-time job and I live in a hotel, was the exact reasons. And so I immediately contacted my attorney, and he advised me to request an administrative appeals hearing here in the state of Colorado. They denied that because interstate compact is a compact between states, not individuals. But I emailed the director himself, and so at the end of it he said, if you can come up with a supervision plan that adheres to all of the criteria and stipulations in Alaska Rule 3.101, let your probation officer know, and they'll decide whether or not to send another one. So I immediately, within less than 48 hours, got a family meeting together, got a signed affidavit saying that I got legal residence for the next 6 months, in addition to family support, family's willingness to financially support and assist me, as well as a full-time job at Amazon, as well as another job. Just all this progress. I've jumped through every hoop they've asked me to do, and this last one, they won't even look at it until I return to the state of Alaska. So, as hard as it is, as fucked up as it is, I'm returning to the state of Alaska. Meanwhile, and I'll upload a video of that later, I did, approximately, the reason I didn't have a job in the first 2 months, because I spent, 12 to 18 hours a day working on my mom's house. I contacted, when I first got there, I didn't want to do the work. I contacted 3 homicide cleanup companies. Aftermath Services was the most affordable, and it was $28,000 was their quote to come do the work that I did. And then so I got, removed. I had to go to Steamboat and then go to the hotel. 3.5, 4 weeks time, I come back to the house and it's trashed again. It's disgusting. So all those things, I was able to point out my mom and my brother are narcissistically lying and shit, and I need fucking help. My grandmother owns a house, so I gotta send an affidavit by the homeowner, so I can stay there rent-free for 6 months till I get on my feet. At least 6 months, right? And signed by the entire family. But they won't even look at it right now, apparently. Fucking ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back to Alaska. Just went and took a trip to see some family and do some things, kind of get to see my state before I go. This is the first snow in Colorado that you're witnessing. I'll post a lot of pictures of that and the drive and some other things. It's been a beautiful journey. Another company and or movement I started at one point was called the International Kulo Cabana LLC. gaping the worldwide network with truth, love, and absolute wookery. Connecting kulos with interdimensional consciousness from the Most High. Agape, the truest form of unconditional love. Agape, a gaping, agape. Connecting kulos, unity. Anyways, I snorted a quarter gram of raw LSD and had visions of the future. I've since laid down the drugs and stuff, but to put it into perspective, a really good friend of mine said, doing LSD and psychedelics is kind of like looking through a microscope at the universe and everything else. And after so much of looking through the microscope, you have to zoom out to take everything that you learned while zoomed in and put it into perspective and put it all together zoomed out. And that's kind of the point where I'm at in my life right now. That and really getting serious about these movements, unity, funding promotional educational platform, the Cybertruck, so I am unity, indigo generation, revolution, evolution of the minds, art, music, all that stuff, that, consciousness. One thing I saw recently that I really enjoyed was something about the community summit, or the commune summit, or, anyways. The I Am Cyber is the first intercontinental travel to solely electric vehicle utilizing the Elon Musk's Tesla Motor Corporation Cybertruck, and two of them, and a camper trailer behind each of them, one a mobile recording, professional recording studio setup, videography and audio recording to record people's art, music, content on the travels, as well as the ultimate test of the first intercontinental travel to solely electric vehicle, the ultimate test of Elon Musk's Cybertruck, and then the second trailer will be a mobile production and event venue, unfoldable trailer that will be, a stage, speaker system to do concerts and shows and promotions, all that stuff, as well as educate people and on the travels. And so now, as we do these things, it will, and people drive like shit. As we do these things, we will, spark consciousness, confirm things for each other. Me, it's just all that celestial divine shit. And if you look at the first video on this, it's very interesting. It's a divine meeting with newfound friends and family, some shit like that. The original name for it was Fuck Around, Find Fate, Family, and Friends. Anyways, so we're here now. I'm gonna have to go back to Alaska. I'm gonna record the entire journey, as well as this journey and obstacle and bullshit that I'm dealing with, in regards to probation and that whole thing. I, again, am innocent of all of this stuff. Be happy to provide all the evidence. Maybe I'll make some videos going over that in the future and the exact details of all of that, and how ridiculous it truly is. That'll be a thing for another time. Man, it's gorgeous. That first snow, man. So, anyways, again, I'll record all this stuff. I'll document it. I am unshakable. The Indigo generation is also known as the unshakable race. They are the race that, will never stop. They're here to change the world. They're weird. They're different. We see shit different. We're about creating art, music, agriculture, communities, unity, community and unity. All those fun things. That's good stuff. So, there's that. And then also, unshakable race. Like, I'm unshakable to the truth. What I am, who I am, I'm going to become, refine, all those things, more of what I am, not change for anyone else, and then share that authentically and openly with the world. That's why I started the Instagram account. I am unshakable, and I started that. It's been there from the very beginning of these movements. And so, yeah, Kyle, I want to, big shout out to Kyle Bent, Bent Nation. Super lit fat motherfucker. Free Soul. FR33 SOL. Free Soul. Lava. Word of Prophet. Spectrum. SPXTRM. There's so many more. I can't really think of them all right now. But I'm gonna get off of here. This will be my introduction to the unshakable unity community cyber new beginning. I don't know, new grand reopening, new grand regaping. Wow, new grand reculo connecting. Wookity wookity. Anyways, much love, fam. Continue to raise your vibrations. Love, light, unity. Damn, this bitch is icy. Man. This is, I believe, the Eisenhower Tunnel, just outside of, between Silverthorne, Idaho Springs, Colorado, Georgetown, Colorado, something to that effect, Colorado. Yep. I really gotta fucking pee. Never motherfucking settle for anything. The fucking root to evil is complacency. It is time to rise up. It is time to dig in real motherfucking deep so that you can find the power within. To rise above the tide. Recognize it, motherfucker. You can change the fucking how and of everything. That is the reason that I'm unshakable, friends. I've learned to fucking heal so much through the power of the songs and love and art, cause motherfucker, that is the start. That is why we have been the messengers of the Most High from the beginning of time, cause we are the fucking representatives of the motherfucking great spirit above. And that is the way that we channel the fucking frequency from the Most High straight through the heart. Straight to everybody. Wookity wookity bomb. I don't really give a fuck, I'm never gonna stop reaching for the top, cause I need to get a piece of the fucking pie for me and my dog. All the people sitting in the dirt, I need a little bit of that shit so they gonna hurt anymore. Look at that shit. Nice beautiful blue skies on the other side of it. Talking about the motherfucking tunnel. Talking about the massive motherfucking amount of hypos that are on this shit today. Probably because it is the most... Fuck. That part. Anyways. Yeah. The musician. The only two forms of praise that truly exist in any spiritual form are song and dance. So it's only when we're singing and dancing that we're truly praising any creator that exists. So maybe it is time for us to get the fuck up and recognize that we need to sing a new song. It is time to unite together as one so we can come together to tear down the government, because I'm not about that shit. To govern equals the control. Not my motherfucking mind, bro, cause that's exactly what meant means, and they cannot do that shit to me. The beat change.
You should be trapping.
Fucking power within. Everything be trapping. It's time to recognize that you gotta stop crapping on everything that you do. Find the self-love and the power that is within inside of you. Overcome the hate, overcome the strife, overcome the bullshit and masturbate. Do whatever you got to do. Fool, spread the fucking love. Fool, be authentic as fuck. Stop trying to be an image of what you think everybody else wants from you. Stop being a motherfucking yes man, fool.
I've been getting to the money.